Hello YouTube, this is Enhippo with my Assassin's Creed dagger that you might have seen in Assassin's Creed Dance, my YouTube video where I'm dancing at Walmart and Cub Food's parking lot with my robes on during the midnight release of Assassin's Creed 2 because we had a lot of time to kill. Well, it didn't work that night because the fishing line snapped. That's what my weird part of the dance was at the end of it. If you've seen the video, you understand what I mean. I've actually removed the blade, shaved it down some, because what I'm going to be using it for is I'm making an upgraded version so it extends out farther. Let me see if I can get more light on this. There we go. That's the box that's going to contain the blade. I'm going to show you how I made this blade. It's pretty simple. Okay. First off, I'm going to attach it. It's a really simple make. Okay. First off, you get this longer thing. It's like okay. First off, you get something that looks, without this wire or this piece, it looks pretty much like this. And without this metal, this sort of black gray metal piece in there with the little silver specks on it there and there. That isn't in there, but the parts with the balls is. It's called a ball bearing slide. Pick it up at Menards for $5. Just slides back and forth. Except for the cowl magnets holding it in pretty good. So usually just slide like this, real nice and easy. Okay. What you do is when you get it, it's like yay long, this extra piece, because it's made for a computer slider, some type of slide, maybe a drawer for kitchen utensils. Take a hacksaw, cut it down till you get about, if yours has this little flap to stop the slide, don't cut that part off. There should also be one in the back, but my cowl magnet's covering it. Keep that one on too. Cut it down, give it maybe this much room. That's the little flap. That's just a random hole. You can cut that hole in half. I could have made mine a tiny bit shorter, but I didn't. Okay. Now, this is a locking mechanism. This little copper wire. I haven't figured out how to get it so it stays straight up and down, but when the ring with the fishing line, that's sort of glistening, is on your finger and you pull it, copper wire pushes the slide away from the cowl magnet and gravity takes it the rest of the way. I'll get a video to show that better later. Then you just use gravity to put it back away. Here's the underneath side of it so you can see it better. All the green stuff is cold weld. Make some copper hooks with your copper, or whatever type of wire you want that actually stays in form. What it is there's three little shapes that look like, they sort of look like an M, no, just a U with two tails on it. Yeah, a U with two tails on it. Can't really see it, sorry about the bad camera. But your copper wire, there's three of them. Slides through that just keeps it in place. Make 3 or 2. Some people say 3, I just did 2 and it works just fine. I don't really know why you would need more. This is pretty bad video of how to make it because I'm not actually going to make it. Again, I might make it when I make my second dagger for Ezio. Second Assassin's Creed guy. Assassin's Creed 2 guy. I can't say his name. Haven't played the game yet, so haven't really even heard his name. Then the fishing line is attached to this little circle thing you make at the end of the copper. You attach your fishing line to it, so when you pull it, well, the whole thing's not supposed to move, but just this is supposed to pull the whole copper wire. As you can see there, I'm pulling with a fishing line. Okay. I'm actually upgrading mine to a version that might look a little more like his. And how's his is his has a metal box. That's what I'm in the process of making. That slides out. This will be attached to it. It'll slide out, stop. Then the blade will be inside of this box, and the blade will slide out some, so that way it's longer. And it has a pier, and it would be able to actually go in instead of just barely past your finger, as mine does, because of the length of the blade. With it only being able to be as long as to the bend in my arm, it can't really be that long. Now, while I'm making this box thing, I don't really know. When I get that figured out, I'll make an update for it. I'm in the process of just testing a couple things out, seeing if it works or not. So, this is just part 1 of the blade. There'll be part 2 later.